Well, folks, these ladies could use some hay. So I'll show you guys that here in a second. I gotta tie them up to this gate because we don't want them loose with Mr. Bully Bull. Then I gotta get the big tractor in there. And the cows are gonna need some hay. So I'm gonna grab 2 bales with the big deer, throw one of them in here, throw one of them over there for the cows, and I'll take you guys along with me. But I gotta show you something real quick. So this is why you guys need to always make sure your barn's cleaned up, at least where your cows can get to stuff. So I had to run these extension cords to run a pump out for the spring video that I did, and terrible lighting. This extension cord was being eaten by some cows. Now I wanted to throw some gloves on just to make sure that everything looked good in here because I didn't want anything weird. So I'll set this back up because I'm kind of done with that project. I can go over that in another video. So I wanted to put all that back where it belonged. It was coated in cow poop, and I wanted to make sure everything was still okay with it. You know, I don't want to have any weird issues where a cow had chewed through it or something dumb. So all I'm doing is just getting her restrung up just to make sure that it's in the right spot for everything so it'll still work, since I had to move everything. And this orange one, I can just move this orange one. I don't need it for now, so I can do that. But yeah, let me see. I don't know if I'll actually be able to videotape me getting the girls on a rope, because I kind of think I'm going to need 2 hands, but we'll see what happens. These girls are so silly. Took me 5-10 minutes easy to get them on the rope, but as soon as they were on the rope, they walked like they were show cows. They're halter trained. They've both been to a show before. We have pictures and videos. They've both been to a cow show before. They were both trained to walk on a halter and a rope, and you see how much they're terrified of it by the fact that they're still sitting here eating. But it took me a good 5 minutes to get them to just chill out and eat their food. So next we gotta go get us a tractor, and we gotta go get us some round bales for some cows. And I need to do a couple other things today, so I'll take you along for that ride. Alrighty folks, so plans have changed a little bit, but I'll explain that here in a bit. I got all the fences taken down for the tractor to get through to the back. I just fired up the tractor. It's not supposed to rain today, but it looks awfully overcast, so we'll see if we actually get some rain or not. Kind of hoping not. I know that's weird for a farmer to say, but I got to get all these round bales put out into the cow pasture before I get any more rain, because we're coming up to the time of year where we might have a bunch of rain and it'll be a swamp fest. I heard somebody say that it's going to be a really easy winter, really warm winter, I guess. If that's the case, I got to get hay out now, or else I'm going to not get it out there ever. This will be interesting because we got baby cows and big cows in the same pen, and we got to put hay in the barn without the big cows getting into the barn, and then maybe got to chase the big cows out, keep the baby cows in. It'll be a great time. Keep it moving, Junior. You know what's hilarious, guys? I hope you can hear me well enough. These guys act like I starved them. There's plenty of hay in those feed rings. There's plenty of grass for them to still eat. And they act like I'm starving them. Like they all are acting that way. You know, when I was over here trying to move this, I kind of cut the strings off the bale, the wrapper off the bale. When I was over here doing that, every single one of them suckers was over here headbutting this bale, trying to get at it and trying to get at that one. And they're all over there like they haven't eaten in 5 years. Every single one of them is fat, including our bull. They don't need all the extra food, but they're acting like they're starving. Cows are just silly. Well, everyone's starving except for that mama, apparently. She's either not starving or just too dumb to realize that the fence doesn't go all the way around. She can get through over there, but they should be satisfied for a little bit. That should give me plenty of time to get the girls in the barn fed, And then I'm gonna go grab one more bale for this one. And when I do that, I'm gonna have to, I'll bring an extra bale to toss over into the run over there so that I can get those bales starting to get set up. Also, I had to disconnect my brakes. My brakes are usually joined together. It's a little wet out here still, so I disconnected them. I'm trying to do all this with one awkward hand and get the bale spear going, and should be a YouTuber and a farmer. I'm sure this video is terrible, but it's what I got. So, alright, let's see. Am I gonna pick it up? No. Alright, I gotta put this thing down. Well, got the hay moved, and I wanted to get moved for sure. Still not quite lunchtime yet, so I might move a couple more bales. I'm gonna start stacking them up in here. I want to stack them up along that fence line first, because eventually we're gonna go up the hill, eat the corn, and then once we're done up there in that cornfield, might go over to the house and eat the hayfield. Or I might eat the hayfield first, I don't really know. But basically, I know I'm getting in that corn for a few days. So what I'm gonna do is feed them along that strip, build me an alleyway up through there, and then just open the gate up there at the cornfield, get them in there that way. Also got that cherry tree to cut up at some point. A bunch of other stuff to do this fall before it gets completely frozen. I don't want to do anything. But, yeah, cows are all happy. And the baby girls are fed as well in the barn. They're not quite happy because they're still attached to the barn gate with their ropes. But as soon as I get over there, going real slow right now because I got a bit of a hill here and I don't want to tip the tractor or anything crazy. As soon as I get back over there, them girls are going to get freed up and they're going to be able to eat their round bale too. So, thank you guys so much for watching. See you on the next one.